Are you sick and tired of spending so much money on your toenails and never getting a good set? Cause girl, me too. I think this is your sign to finally start doing your toenails at home, and I'm so excited to provide because girl, let me tell you, I've been doing my toenails for over 2 years, and tell me why my nails have never chipped, they have never broke, they always last me with however long I need to. I'm lazy, so I do my toes at least once a month, maybe once and a half, because they grow pretty slow. But anyways, today I'll be sharing all my tips and tricks, and I'm so excited to provide you guys with the best. This is just what works for me, so take this with a grain of salt, and this is just me doing what I do best and what I know best, and using the products that works for me. So some of my favorite products are from Amazon. As you guys can see on the side, I'm using Beetle's top and bottom gel polish, and then I'll be using white gel polish also from Beetle's, and then my primer and base are also from Amazon, which I'll link everything down below. But as you see, what I'm doing right now is with this little bit that I'll obviously tag in the comments, I'm going around my cuticles and I'm making sure to get all of that dead cuticle off your nails, just because if you don't do that, then once you do apply the color, you'll definitely notice a lot of lifting. So really what works the best for me retention wise is making sure to go over my cuticles. I'll go in with like 2 to 3 different bits, and then I will, on my drill, I have a right and left way my cuticle can go, and I'll always rotate that button, so I'll make it the bit go left and then I'll make it go right, and then I'll go over my cuticle. So as you see, I'm just cleaning up my cuticles real nice and smooth. And then I use this brush to get all of that dust out of my toenails as hard as I can. Sometimes I'll use this little cuticle pusher to get all of that stuff out of there, and then sometimes I'll get under my nails, so I'll make sure to, you know, get in there nice and smoothly. It works absolutely amazing. I'll use my cuticles thingies to just kind of get as much as I can of that stuff that we just shaved off. And then I'll go in with my cuticle nippers and then nip at all the skin that is extra on the sides of my toenails, because you know, the dead skin, gotta remove it to make your toes look nice and soft. I also like going in with my file to just kind of get those angles all straight, get my toes all nice and straight, and then just more scrubbing. And yeah, that is what's happening. Just cleaning up, clean, and we're gonna go on to the next step, which is basically dehydrating your nails. And these are my favorite products. I'm gonna show in one sec. Me obsessed with how clean they are. These are my favorite products, Mia's Secret on Amazon. I use the clear bottle first, and then I go in with the black one. This is a dehydrator, and the other one helps the glue. It helps the nail polish adhere with your nails, and yeah, that is what I'm going in. I use a generous amount because the more the merrier. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be using this much, but this is what works for me, and that's what I do. But yeah, make sure you shake those bottles up too. So yeah, do that as well. Don't forget, it's very, very important. You need next, we're gonna be using our base coat. I use it because that's what everybody tells you to do. I know some people don't use base coat, but I feel like if I don't use base coat, it's gonna stain my nails, which I don't know if it's true. I've never tried it before, but I like to use base coat because I'd rather be safe than sorry. And then I cured my clear base coat for 30 seconds, and then I'm going in with my Beetles white gel polish, and I'm going in with the thin layer. I'm gonna be doing 2 layers, so that is what I'm doing. Oh, I also forgot to mention that I will be curing all of my layers of my gel polish with 30 seconds under my UV light that is specifically designed for gel polish. So when you're going in to buy your UV light, make sure it is specifically designed for gel polish, because I know some UV lights that are cheaper, they don't have that included, but I got mine off Amazon. Super nice, handy dandy, super sweet. I love it. But yeah, I'm going in with a very, very thin coat, and don't be afraid to get messy. Get in there, get as close to your cuticles as possible, because it'll last you longer, and you could just go in with your little handy dandy brush and clean around. Some people use acetone to clean around, but I don't, because it messes up with my nail polish, and I just prefer to use my hand to clean it off, or use whatever I have around me, like the towel, or whatever you want to do. But yeah, that is what I'm doing. I will use a little brush to clean up around my cuticle area, just to clean it up, give it that nice clean look. I know some people use acetone, like I mentioned before, but I don't. I use it dry, and I'll just wipe it off this white towel that I have going on here, and then that also helps the gel not burn on your skin, just because if you do get on your skin, it can burn you. So if you're very sensitive, just be cautious, be aware if you get any gel polish that can kind of burn. I've felt that before, so yeah, just letting you know, a little trick. And then once again, I'm going in with my second coat, cleaning around. I literally love this brush so much. It works so amazing. And then I'll be curling it again, 30 seconds in the UV light. And then just take it very slow. I know when I first started doing my toenails, it was so difficult for me. My toes did not look this good. This is just years of practice. I don't do my toes often, but when I do them, I'm very, very picky with how long it takes me to do my toes. But yeah, it used to take me around like an hour and a half to 2 hours to do my toes, but now it takes me around like an hour, because I whip it out so fast. It'll get better with time. The more you practice, the better you'll get. And then this is me applying the top coat gel, and then be very careful when applying it, because sometimes you can overflow it. Just don't put too much top coat gel, because then your nails will be all gross and leaked, so we don't want that. You can also use the little cleanup brush, but I don't, just because I've been doing this for so long. I just know. And then me going in with my base coat for my second foot. Sometimes I'll do 1 foot at a time, just because I don't want to get any fuzz on my feet. But yeah, I just decided to do 1 toe at a time. This is the base coat. And then the very last step that I do is I apply cuticle oil after I have finally cured. This is my favorite one. It smells like pomegranates. I absolutely adore it. I will use it all over my cuticles, make them nice and oily to help with that, all of that drilling and all those dry cuticles. You know, you don't want that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you learned something new. Share this with somebody, and I love you. Bye.
Run like I don't got in the state. Yeah. Run it up. Yeah. Yeah. Went from MIA to LA on the run like I don't got in the state. Yeah. I went from LA to the A on the run, you can tell where I stay at. Yeah. Counting all this paper, I chase no sleep, call me jet lag, baby. Yeah. Counting all this paper, I chase no sleep, call me jet lag, baby. Been 1,020, spent 100 hundreds. Money come and gone, let's get straight to it. Been a businessman, it's bigger than music. Eyes on a new building with like 8 units. What's for sale, I might buy it all. Don't wanna put in work, now you just wanna ball. Got Louis bags with no money in them. Bigger the lie, the harder they fall. Fast route, for me it's always been a cash route. Bag route, spend some money, switch a piece of cash.